Hello and welcome back to part 2 of optimising your settings for Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2.0 to help you go out and dominate. Now today we're going to focus on audio, so make sure that you grab your gaming headset and let's get tuning. The first thing you want to do is make your way over to your audio settings, and the first thing you want to change is your audio mix. The best all-round option is headphone bass boost. This is going to make footsteps even louder so you can hear the direction the enemies are approaching. To give you the best all-round balance, you want to turn your music volume off but your master volume to maximum. You want to tweak that dialogue volume to about 30, and then you also want to increase your effects volume all the way up to 100. This combination is going to allow you to easily hear what's going on inside the game, while also getting all that key information. Now, whenever you're in a gunfight, you don't want to be overwhelmed by the sound of the hit markers, so you want to reduce that down to in the region of about 10. You're going to want to make sure that your mono audio is turned off, otherwise you'll get no directional sound information. Now, when it comes to subtitles, you're going to want to make sure that anything coming up on the screen is not affecting your visibility inside game. So make sure you're turning your opacity down to 0 to make sure that you can still see through that text so that you can still see enemy players. Now, if you're going to be doing anything other than solos, you're going to want to make sure that your voice chat is turned on, and if you want death comms, like it was before, you're going to want to make sure that this last words voice chat is also enabled. Now, if you want to take part in one of the newest and most improved features inside Warzone 2.0, you're going to want to make sure that proximity chat is turned on. Now, proximity chat allows you to speak to other players inside the game whenever you're nearby, so it means you can communicate with the squad that you're attacking, and it also allows you to team up with other players and to communicate with your teammates inside the gulag, so make sure this one is turned on. Now make sure you've got the correct voice chat device set up, things like the mic built into your gaming headset or an external mic if that's what you're using. Now you want to tweak your open mic recording threshold to a position where your team can hear you effectively, but at the same time they're not picking up all that background noise of rumbling or you pressing the keys on your keyboard, or even if you're watching some television in the background. So make sure that that open mic recording threshold is at an area that achieves that. Now you're going to want to turn your microphone volume up to 100, or if your teammates are telling you you're too loud, just adjust that based on their feedback. Now you can utilise the microphone test if you're just wanting to double check if it's picking up some background noise. Now, if you want to take advantage of proximity chat, you're going to need to make sure that your game voice channel is set to all lobby. The next couple of settings are completely personal preference, like do you want to listen to Juggernaut music if you're ever inside a Juggernaut killstreak, and what hit marker sound do you want. My personal preference is classic, however use what you want. Now, the most important setting in the entire game, a setting that allows you to reduce the strength of stun, flash and decoy grenades. So you're going to want to make sure this is turned on, and that reduces the level of sound from those distractions. Now, if you've been following along in this series, you've realised that you've now got your graphic settings tuned to fine high definition, and you've now got your audio set crystal clear. Next up, let's take a look at our controller settings. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can be even more accurate.